Flicker. Defract. Here you are.
Come on out. Right here. Show them. Right now. Right here.
The process of elimination. Flicker.
Incinerate!
Scatter.
I must leave no stone unturned. What a nuisance! Dear me. As a dutiful maid would. Is the leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Iya, kayu-kayu bekas. Panther juga 2 dia bawa. Berat ya. Iya. Berarti nanti dia bisa berani kan untungnya lumayan. Iya kan 2 depan belakang. Lumayan kan. Untungnya berarti dia udah lumayan ya, berani jual 50. Oh ya singkir.
Kan di 2 itu yang satu itu yang satu waktu itu taruh mana atas apa ya?
Enggak.
Tempat dispenser tuh. Nah ini buat tempat itu juga sama 50. Tapi kalau itu sama orang lain. Terus kaca ini.
Kaca ini.
Happy to apply.
Squall and Fury. That's close. Wretched vermin. Behold.
Another test subject.
Unsightly insects. Squall and Fury. That's far enough.
Of the jungle.
Finally, some target practice.
Behold. You're dead.
Some target practice.
Cry loud.
Raise a storm. Target practice.
Squall and Fury. That's far enough.
Raise a storm. Finally, some target practice. Raise a storm. Finally, some target practice. Finally, some target practice.
Unsightly insects.
Some target practice.
The wind rises.
Raise a storm.
Ngerti aja loh dia cara ngumpet kill. Ngerti aja cara ngumpet kill. Ngelatih bapak itu nggak mau ngelatih, udah mau match.
Happy to apply.
Feeling like
Let's get it on. Hi. You
Send this now.
Let's get it on!
For the eternal oasis!
You asked for it!
Patience.
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis! Your coming was foretold. The eternal of the sapphire!
Testing my
For
patience.
the eternal
dead meat.
oasis! Your coming was foretold.
Let's end this now.
Look alive!
Jangan mulai bapakmu buat tampolin gitu. Bapak ya memang baik.
Dia pikir
Tangannya nyekek, kaki mengganggu mukanya.
Busted!
makanya tuh ya penasaran.
Time to go! This isn't good. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Game's up. Fun's over. Take it easy.
Kan udah ada temennya, udah ada teman main. Mana ilmu masih hidup?
It's my lucky day.
Siapa yang bisa bilang karena
Let's do this.
Say no more. Boom.
Oh, eek.
Let's get down to business. Mind how's this? Day.
Aduh.
Let's get down to It's my lucky day. The depths beckon. Let me try. Cascade. Mind the deluge. Fall before me. Let me jump. Be still. The depths back over.
Udah pada gos-gosan.
Sudah Mel.
Aku tak tambahin ya.
Belum ke istirahat itu mau kapan?
Ayo.
Pertapan sokor. Minumnya mana?
Ya.
If you're not sure what to do,
Mel, sudah Mel.
hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you've been in. How about you? What are you up to? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. What is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to... Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to my... It's very likely that it's connected to my... Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure... Thanks, you two. I didn't mean... Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Warnanya bener-bener coklat ini, coklat banget.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Mm-hmm. Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need. Well, fungi are kinda cute,
Jadi
but...
adapted buat sini lo cocok tuh, karena kan saudaranya sama nurun.
That's true. Alright, lead the way, little fungus.
Panas.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons.
Malam kan tanggal 3.
Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions. It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they So maybe this fungus wanted to bring the heat. Probably. Although fungi are simple, maybe it noticed me on my way back. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form. Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for... But that's not all. The void is stopping the elemental power from... So do you think it'll wake up? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Udah sih.
It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak.
Oh, but does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think...
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if you do possess a number of human traits.
This fungus study... You're not a fungus, are you?
Betul.
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure it might startle my fellow... Me. It says that it's very thankful.
I was confident that I knew of all the... However, even if I were to lay out the traits of... What are you?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time. My home was filled until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power. We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet in time...
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and we came in contact with... We later found out that humans knew...
Your home was destroyed? It said that they are looking for a way to...
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important.
Yes, how could you?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind. I'm sorry. I hadn't
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of...
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Hmm?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really...
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end.
Awal-awal itu super jangkel itu. Super aktif banget itu. Ya. Nggak ada kolektor gitu.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Ya bayangin nih bertiga jetro semua ini. Muter-muter.
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but here the elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus. What? Exactly. The prophet I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of that sequence of events.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I've been agreed. I really want to send them.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road. Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Hi!
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like...
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according... After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason. The reason why fungi absorb elemental... We are dendro life forms.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a...
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have... You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you... A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired. You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
Dalam atau kan bagian luar itu dalam mah.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great! Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with. That's right!
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things. must... Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Sendiri aja. Plastik aja. Itu dikondol mbak si Tambah. Dalam kali kalau
It's the withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed? Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, they've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. It's not right to leave them to simply perish now that we finally have...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about... It's fine. It's natural to want to be overcautious. Paimon doesn't get what you... Then let's do this! We've dealt with the
Motion to compel.
Let the show begin.
Incinerate! Keep within the law.
I see everything. Yeah. Ready, steady, go!
Boom boom!
expected. It's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However,
It wouldn't have come to this, but I will cure.
thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something.
Nanti harusnya
Oh,
adem
I
tuh.
see. Okay, I understand.
Harusnya adem tuh warna.
Thank you so much.
Kan biasanya yang aja kan adem.
So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Oh. Ingat-ingat ya. Oh.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. Yeah, they won't be happy to...
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They can be reasonable.
What should we do? But you'll need Nahida's power.
I've got an idea.
You want to transform?
Nahida is a god.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
Kalau yang muncul-muncul tuh.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you will have to use power. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have.
All right, I'm ready.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then...
Okay. Good luck, Lord.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form, the unconscious fungus, is just below here.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify then. All you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, traveler.
Terbang kuku. Rasa nut. Kayak meeting si Milo tuh.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Nana! It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
you if you keep going that way.
So this is the one. Understood.
Nih, bawah tangga tuh.
Nahida? What?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed.
Ada kacang panjang
A great price is to be paid. Thank you for everything you've done.
buat lot
All
ada kacang
seems to have
panjang.
gone according to plan.
Who are you?
Jojo.
I apologize. Language is not easy.
Baik.
Need long time.
Milih sendiri. Aku asal ngambil aja.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
Memang.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon, it once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day,
Paimon's still confused.
Oh iya tahu.
yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro?
Apep is the most adaptable life form, which means that
In a big void.
I'm afraid so. No wonder I haven't. Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to...
Yes, I'm sorry. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can...
Thank you. Family bringing through. I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is... Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then... Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we... Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how I need to organize my thoughts.
Thank you. That end. So I don't like... There are two things that it wants you to... Sword! There!
Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take... Let the show be... We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life! Go, Barbara, go! Ah! Wildflowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
Oh. Hi. Oh. Hi. Let's dance. I see everything.
Motion to compel.
Go, Barb.
That should be all of them.
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, its conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family. You really like them, don't you? Family. Like. Do you not like your family? That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys are just the matter. Family likes me. I like family. Paimon doesn't.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside, it wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you, right?
Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence. Maybe it's because the crystal has a and if that's the case...
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do.
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. Follow me. I'll explain it once we...
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. just like soap bubbles that rise to the water's surface.
Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion. La, 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 la. Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light!
Wait, something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't the he to say it was...
Maybe it's because such a long... Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the... It might have lost its mind after...
Oh no! But we still have to...
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler!
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
Oh yeah! You said that the elemental power...
You want to use its power?
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its...
Don't understand! This no good.
Yes, I understand. But this is our only
It's okay. There's no need to how about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance.
Don't overdo it, Traveler.
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it...
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precise. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after the... However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your...
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than...
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand. Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now.
What? You used the Fire Seed?
Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please...
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its element. Please, of all of us,
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form, and do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not.
Let's go!
Home. It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now. I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
We found it. A Pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A Pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a—
Let go. For only a moment, foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming. Ah! What is that? Paimon's never seen that before!
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too?
External form not important. Inner nature.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're...
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid... Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rep... They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so.
So this is the result of forbidden... Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They're...
Let's dance. Hi. Huh. Huh. Oh no! Boom boom! Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has been... It seems only the fire seed, or a Pep's heart of a... But it'll be risky if we use the fire...
Correct. We cannot use the fire...
Everyone goes home.
This is... let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it... But as long as I use my
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important. I'm not doing this just to protect you. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Yes!
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives? Yeah. Who knows what's inside?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but that will be impossible if...
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a... However, we are both born if we are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon...
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where did...
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely.
Well,
Yep, let's go.
Paimon knows that. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead. What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. Following the damage it suffered internally.
Then let's hurry and light it. We still need...
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seed!
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we at first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we... Oh... Do you know what...
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of so all I have to do is imitate that power.
You're gonna become...
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared... I might, however, become even smaller.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a Pep is facing.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a...
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility...
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky.
No. Please, no, Nahida!
know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
Retribution!
Let the show begin. Hi. Everyone hold hands.
will be your name?
Come on, we can do it. Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
Objection!
Go, Barbara, go!
Incinerate!
Retribution!
Let the show begin. I see everything. Let's dance.
to compel. Time for your arraignment.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? And let us know that you're...
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the...
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the... Be that as it may, my position still stands. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh! Who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes.
Yeah.
Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principle. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on another. In war, the victor would inhabit. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides. As I attempted to collect more forbidden, sand dunes arose where there was only forest.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful... Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. Some of the dragons have grown close to your and some died. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright. I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believed that his insanity was far greater than...
So that's how the apocalypse...
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his tiny Booer. And the rest of you. Continue forward. I shall keep a watch. How far will the life so dear and...
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! Still in one piece, too!
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, They've lost their memories of each opportunity for growth is unique. Perhaps the immense power we released was the point.
Can you really call a place with no family your
Family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go take a look.
Tolong nggak ada dalam satu.
They're still here. Have they really been waiting?
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's... Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness, it said that Newer is its most important fam. That's your name, isn't it? Oh. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of it. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Sometimes the laws can...